Hi everyone, Insinto here, and now I have a new game, and I want to show everybody. It's called Transistor. It's made by the developers of Bastion, and we are actually in the game right now. I've played about 20 minutes of it just to make sure the audio is all right, and just to make sure I sort of know what I'm doing before jumping in. And what's cool is that basically I'm gonna click a button and the game's just gonna start. Like when you buy and boot up the game for the first time, this is exactly what you see on the screen. This is all you see, which is I think a really cool way to start it. So for this one, I may not talk quite as much as normal, just because there's some really good story. I've turned on the subtitles too, in case you want to follow along. And I'm just gonna make it go. So I just click.
Hey, Red. We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull.
And there we are.
There.
This is the layout of the game, basically.
Sort of.
This is the layout of the entire game, basically. So it's kind of like a action RPG, but there's like a kind of puzzle aspect to it too when you get to the actual fighting, and it's really cool. I'm just gonna tweak the music a little bit. I feel like it's a little loud. It's gonna go down a little bit more. Okay. So you get these cool little things here.
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters.
So we are playing Red, and the Transistor is, I believe, the sword we are using. The game just starts off like this. We have no idea what's going on, and we can sort of walk around. We have some moves. So we have our crash program and our breach program, and you sort of just begin. You just start out. You just go. It's kind of like Bastion. You just start the game and you get going.
Yikes! Found us already.
Got our first enemy here.
They want you back, I bet.
And then once we kill him. So this is teaching us how the killing works. You'll see in the next encounter how we
nice.
So we have to pick up these cells.
Okay, let's go.
Otherwise, the enemies will respawn
east of the bay.
Every time we do it.
I know where we are.
We can get through areas like this. All of these little bricks are actually fully destructible, so it's part of the strategy of the actual combat. And you'll see the neat mechanic that sort of sets this game apart right in this fight. So this is a break point. Normally this is it's a button, basically. This is just one button, so we activate it.
More of these creeps.
Get some bad guys around here. And this is the turn mode. This is a turn program. So this is this is the recommended one. So if you see here, we can set up these moves like that. So it's recommending that we walk there and then we use the crash program on this creep, and then it wants us to move here and then use the breach program on both of those creeps. And then you press space and she'll execute all the moves at once, which is kind of neat. And this is where it sort of becomes a sort of puzzle aspect, because you can set up these fights and try to figure out what's the most efficient way to go through the fight, and you get to sort of get the information, like you see Crash is doing 50 damage to this creep, and Breach is going to do 150 because we're comboing it. And then Breach is going to do 100 damage to this creep over here. So if we press spacebar, we combo them together. And now, we basically...
Ready.
So now we have... the bar at the top recharges after every time we use our turn program, and it gives us a chance to sort of look at it again. So what I'm probably going to do here is and the recommendations are gone now. That's you only get them once, and that's it. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to move here, and then I think we can do that, and then we can do a breach, and we can combo them and kill both of them, I think, just like that. And then we can make a beeline over there and try to get the cell. So I think that'll work if we run it now. Yeah, it kills both of them. So we get the two programs there, and we get the program there. And that's
clear. And
then every one of these fights sort of ends with a little progress report. So you get a little bit of experience. It shows you how many guys you killed, what's going on, and everything like that. And the whole game is commentated. Your character does not talk, and you'll find out why in just a couple minutes. the whole game is commented by the sword though, which I think is just absolutely
Nothing
rad.
here.
It's very much like Bastion with Rux doing his narration the entire time. In fact, I believe it's the same guy. And the whole game is just gorgeous. Like, looking at the art, it's just so pretty. There's so much color. Let's go to the next part.
Hey, up there.
So we're moving along. We'll see
Hello,
change.
world. Look at all that.
I'll let Rux do his. I'll let Transistor
We're
do
on
his
the edge
thing.
of town, 100 blocks away.
So you always have these options here. So you like look through the telescope.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
And then we can head down to the promenade.
Come on.
So now
Block party up ahead.
we got some
Here we
baddies. Okay, so we hop into turn mode, and we've got a. These are processes here, but we need they're hostile, so we need to kill them before we can actually get a kill here. So we know one combo. We know that Crash and Breach is one combo, and should be, and it's 200 damage, so it should be enough to kill the creep. So we're gonna move here, and we can do our Crash, and then we can do our Breach, and that should actually kill all of them in one go. And then we should just execute. And then
Get out of here.
collect those. So we've got those ones. We got 20% experience, and we're currently level 1. So this is kind of the neat thing here. It's kind of a dark idea, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it yet. Maybe we'll learn eventually. But I'll let this cutscene fire.
Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
So we have just got a new move. It's called Spark, and Spark is kind of like a cluster bomb. So you fire it out, and then it does an AOE. Her name is Lily. So it's obviously a dead person, but I don't know if it's a program or not, because this looks kind of computery, and like I don't know. Like this part, it's kind of I don't know what happens here, but I mean I'm sure we'll find out later. But
let's see.
So that's pretty neat. And there's like some little interaction things you can do with the environment. So the OVC terminal, you'll see this is pretty cool.
Wish it was raining. Cover your tracks.
So we can show the ballot. So this is kind of neat, and it took me a little while to realize what's actually happening here. We're actually voting.
Rain's not even on the ballot.
We're actually voting on the weather that the city will have, which is kind of neat. I don't know if it'll actually matter. So we're gonna say, let's make it mild with scattered clouds. 65%
Mild
chance.
and inoffensive.
It's kind of neat. And as you can see here at the top, our name is red.
Watch out.
Okay, so I forgot about these guys. So we can throw that there, and I think that hits. So you can undo with R. The problem is I'm having trouble seeing. Move here like that, and then line up our breach, and hit both of them, and that should get every single guy.
Gross.
Not quite. Now the problem with using the turn mode is that we can't actually do anything while it's recharging. We're sort of stuck. So we can always brawl through it like that.
No problem.
And we only got 10% for that one. I probably could have done that a little bit better and like gotten all of them, but it's not a huge deal.
Let's see what else.
It's pretty, but like the whole atmosphere of the game is just absolutely awesome. And there's like this whole kind of, I don't know if it's noir, but it's just like, I don't know, very,
End of the plaza.
very kind of,
It's
like,
you.
very unique. Oh, and here's some plot here. So I'll shut my gab and we can see this.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go.
We got it.
Young lady here to see you.
Alright, so we've got our first boss, the young lady. And it's kind of neat, so we get a little bit of advice, so we can backstab her for best results. What its back is, I do not know. So I think we can hit with a breach. And then we could probably run here. We run here. And then try to land a crash. We can always undo. So that'll be a backstab. We have that info there. So, and then we should probably just back away after. Because I don't think, if I remember correctly, she sort of gets away after the first hit. So we're going to fire a breach. See, then, yeah. So after she gets one hit, we're sort of pooched on what's going on here. So we're going to just go for the positioning. We're going to land our backstab. And then we're going to get over here and get out of the way. So each time we can...
She trying to trick us?
So we should be able to just buy our time and do it again. So if we get here, and then we land our backstab, and that got her.
Finally. Oh.
Oh, shoot. Do that, we'll kill a bunch of guys here. Oh, I missed. That's not good at all. So we have to... The transistor does have to recharge after all that nonsense. So it isn't easy. You can't just spam turn mode, which is pretty smart because it's would definitely... I sort of have to get a little bit better at reading the UI. Although I did take out these guys, so we're okay. Oh, there's still one more guy left. Oh, they take them out in one hit. It's brutal.
Okay. Side street due east. Through there. I think I know a place we could get a ride.
Alright, so it's our first boss fight. Kind of hectic, but we're okay. And then
this didn't used to be here.
okay, so now this is kind of like our first little look at puzzles in this game. So you can use the turn mode not just to do combat, which is, I guess, the main use of it, but we're actually going to use it to solve this puzzle. So we do that there, and then we go there, and we go there. We've actually, I believe that is both of them, right? Yeah, so we've got all of them. We just launch it, and that'll actually open it, and we can get through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And here's another soul.
Hey, Mr. Moyle.
At least I think it's a soul. I don't know what's
It's him,
going on.
alright, but I can barely hear him.
So we got our other move, which is called Jaunt, which is our dash, and it's kind of neat. So it lets us sort of position a little bit better. With it lets us move more efficiently when we're in turn mode. So if we want to use it for turn mode, we can use it to jump around the battlefield a little bit, which is kind of neat. Oh, big baddie. This is a real baddie. All right. So, what do we got? What do we got here? Okay, so he's a big old dude. He's a big old fella. So what we can do is I think we can get there. We can breach. Then we can combo him. Apparently, it's not comboing him. So we can walk here. Now I think we can land Jaunt for 0. Okay, so Jaunt won't do any damage there. So we should probably just Jaunt to him. And then we can land our breach. So I know it's crash breach. That's the combo. Crash breach combo. And then we can actually go. Can we combo it like this if we hop behind him and then do like that? Ooh. So see how it's sort of like it's like a min-maxing kind of thing. So we can go there, and then we can walk here, and like we can do another crash, and then we can try to get it, and that'll be it. That's our entire turn. So we've got a jaunt to crash, a jaunt breach, and then walk crash. So if we run it,
let's go.
It's kind of neat, and then we back off. Oh god! And we hide for a little bit, and we try not to die horribly. And we get our turn up. And we can gap close to here. And then we can crash breach. And then we can go to there. Can we land one more move? We can land another breach. Yeah. So now we actually get a combo there too. So we can jump behind them, crash for backstab damage, backstab with combo for breach damage, and then we can breach for another 50 with another 150 with combo, which should be overkill and clear the extra guy as well. So if I run it.
Jerk. Back where they belong.
So it's kind of neat. We get some levels, and now we level up. So now we get to choose a new program. So mask is we turn in there's so each program. I guess this is as good a time as any. So each program has two modes. It's got active slot and upgrade slot. So the active slot is like one of our 4 that we can actually use in combat, and then the upgrade slot just changes how another move is activated. So the mask will turn us invisible and amplify the next action we do. And if we upgrade it, it just raises the potency of most functions when backstabbing. So it makes our backstabs better for a certain move. So if we wanted to improve our crash, we could upgrade our crash with mask, and that would improve the backstab damage. And then we got bounce, which is discharge your ricocheting bolt that jumps from target to target, and then add a chain reactive effect to most functions. So I don't know how many of these we'll get. Chain reactive and deflecting, and subversive and concealing. So I think I'm gonna take mask. I like the idea of like boosting the damage of an attack in some way. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't know if we'll ever get to pick the other one.
We're still here.
And then the way we modify our character, the way we modify Red and the Transistor, is we use these access points. So if I click here.
Okay, you're in.
And now we can set up. So if I want to use mask, and the nice thing about the system is that it doesn't feel like the moves you're not currently using are useless. So like I've got mask, I can like use it on something. Although what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna uninstall the spark. How do I do that? Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to install this guy. I don't want to do that though. Okay, so now I can do it. So it was making me upgrade something. So I'm going to remove that. And I'm actually going to get rid of the spark, because all of our original abilities also have an upgrade mode as well. So the spark is split and subdivide most functions for greater results. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove that. I am going to upgrade our crash with spark, so that it's an AoE now. And then we're just going to select this and install it as a program. So now we've got a bonus. We can pump one of our moves to get a bonus during combat, and hopefully be invisible and awesome at the same time. And this is actually where I got up to. So from here on,
I want to show you something.
So from here on, I actually have no idea what is going on. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit here, and I don't think there's anything else. You can also click to move, by the way. So you're not stuck using WASD. So if you really want to, you can just click.
Okay, there's a wait. Back.
Uh oh. Oh no. Ah! Oh god, what did I do? Process upgraded designation jerk. He's a level 2, new version 2.0. He's in retaliation mode. Oh dear. Well then, I was not expecting another boss fight. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're going to start off strong. We're gonna jump behind him, and we can do a. Oh, actually, I want to do before anything. Let's stealth. that. So we're oh, so we get all 3 hits with the backstab and crash, and then we can do a combo. So we're currently doing a lot of damage. Okay, so he'll be protected after the first one. So it kind of doesn't make sense to do that. We should probably just jaunt away and get behind cover. Okay. Alright, so now we're back at it again. We can jaunt in. Oh, that's kind of a shame. We're a little far out, which is annoying. So we can... What we could do is we could take out some of this trash. So let's go, like, here. I don't really want to go that far, though. I just want to go, like, there. I don't want to go that far. I'm going to walk there, I guess, and then we're going to... Oh, crash hits both of them now. Excellent. So we can combo them. That'll kill both of those guys. Give us a little breathing room.
That was quick.
Okay, so now I think the play is to mask. Let a backstab. Why is it protected? Alright, let's just load him down. Do a bunch of damage. So he was protected for that hit.
Here he comes. Get away from him.
So I think what we can do is we can just jaunt here. That's not where I want to jaunt. Is there a fixed distance on it? I think there is, actually. So I'm actually stuck going the full distance. I can't go halfway, which is alright, I guess. Not the end of the world. So if let's undo there. I'm just gonna walk here. Walk here. Give him a crash, give him a combo, and that'll kill him. So took a lot of damage there.
So is this whole block.
Yeah. That's kind of frustrating. I was hoping to do a little bit better on that one. I took a lot of damage. So once this bar is our health, it does refill after every fight because they're really
good call.
self-contained.
That's our way out.
Got a motorcycle? Is that it?
About that bike.
Thanks, Transistor. Alright, let's walk over here. Anything? No? No? Nothing? There's a motorcycle? Going out in style? Yep.
Okay. E64 on ramp. 5 blocks down. Take the second right. Do not turn left. And thanks for the lift.
He's a sword. All he can do is be lift. Ooh. Cool cutscene. I'll be quiet.
Hi. You turned left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You meant these things. They do not have a sense of humor. They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
My God. Oh, I'm so in love with the art style and the storytelling. It's just actually ridiculous, and I'm just so into it. Like, I don't even care. It is so good. And now we're back in.
Poor bike.
Did we crash?
Just 10 more blocks to the set.
Did we break? Red, you suck at driving. You suck at driving. Alright. I think this is a good place to take a break. And about 25 minutes, and then I'll see you next episode. Take care.